How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another episode of FTB Infinity Evolved here in Minecraft. Hope you guys have been enjoying the series so far. If you guys have, make sure you guys smash that like button if you haven't already, and consider subscribing. And if you have any questions, comments, or concerns for me, you guys know what to do, leave those down below. And let's get into today's episode. So at the end of the last episode, we finished off all the draconic armor. And then in between episodes, I went ahead and made up the draconic bow, which in order to do that, we just take the wyvern bow, dense emerald ore. This pain in the ass to find, by the way. Pain in the ass. The rest of it was pretty straightforward. It's pretty much the same stuff we needed, minus the diamond. That we needed for the armor to make the bow. And then we also went ahead and, I don't know, just kind of cleaned up some things. We're still smelting more yellorium for the reactor. And then, yeah. As for where we're at now, the book basically is like, we are in the end game now. Not sure why I didn't check off the armor. Because we made it. And it says we have it. So I don't know why I didn't check off. I don't know if it needs these to also check off. Or if we have to do this, which then checks this off. But I don't know. It says it's completed. It's probably the book being weird. But we're basically in the end game now, right? And with that, there's definitely not a whole lot left for us to do. Now, there's probably a couple things. We still have to go get the chaos shards. I do want to explore some mob grinders, mainly an enderman one, so we can get dimlets and explore RF tools a little bit. And then there are a couple more things I want to go into, but there's not a whole lot left on our to-do list, which is unfortunate as we wind up the series, or wrap it up rather. For instance, I do want to do these bees. I would like to get to the infinity bee and just kind of play around with that and play around with some dentistry stuff. If we actually get to it, I don't know. It was just a pain trying to go through it manually. I think what I'll do next time in another series, if it has apiaries and forestry and all that, I think what I'll do is I'll start these a lot sooner into the playthrough. That way there's just more time for us to try to get the mutations we need and play around with it. But yeah, so there are going to be some mods we didn't get to, which kind of is unfortunate, but what are you going to do? There's only so much time in a series, and plus a lot of the mods do similar things, or in some cases they do the same thing. For instance, with, I don't think it's in this pack, but I know there's other packs that will have ME storage and then simple storage, I think is what it's called. But they're basically the same system where you have drives and you have interface and all that, and they're just multi-block for that. So I'm going to go ahead and get some preparations made up. I'm going to get food made up. I'm going to get arrows and pretty much anything else that I can think of that we're going to need for the fight with the chaos dragons, which I don't know how that's going to work. So I'm going to just go ahead and try to stock up on as much as we can for everything, for all possible things that we might need. And then I will see you guys in the end, hopefully pretty close to the island, because it does take us a minute to fly there. So I will see you guys over there. And we are here, back at the Chaos Islands. Hopefully we don't die like we did similarly the first attempt. Alright, so we should be able to actually survive this guy's hits. Okay. Those seem to track us, which... Oh, ow. Okay, that hurts a lot. Although, yes, we can survive it. Oh, shit. It is not recommended. This is definitely a boss you stay moving for. Just keep moving, just keep moving. Well, this guy hurts. Yep. Just keep moving. I'm pretty sure we just destroyed these. We're just gonna let that recharge. Okay. I thought we just wail on these things. I guess we're not. Oh, ow. Nope. Running. Alright. I don't know if we're gonna be able to fight this guy. It's like hitting him. Yeah, he's under constant regen. I'm pretty sure these nodes are what we have to destroy, like with the regular Ender Dragon. So, I think we're gonna put in a cut while I investigate this. And then I think we'll be back. So I'm gonna just go fly out here. I don't know if I trust him to not eat me. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and put in a cut. I'm gonna investigate how the hell we actually kill this guy, because I feel like we put in a bunch of arrows into one of the... Please don't fall to my death. That'd be great. I feel like we put in a bunch of arrows into the little obelisks, but he didn't die. Or they didn't die, and then subsequently we can't damage him. So I'm gonna investigate this. I will be back. Okay. We are back. That fight took a lot longer than it should have. So what ended up happening is I died a lot. So what we ended up having to do is I went and made ourselves a draconic flux capacitor, because that was the only way that this shit was gonna work, because the other one just did not have enough charge. The wyvern capacitor. I don't even know where this guy died at. We fucking had to come all the way back here several fucking times. This was a pain in the ass. I definitely don't recommend this fight unless you are fully prepared and decked out in all the draconic gear. It took literally forever because of all his little towers, because he can regen them. In order to take them out, you literally have to spam them. It is such a fucking pain in the ass. Let's see. Let's go to move some things around. I had to restock on arrows several fucking times. I don't like this fight. It was hard, which I suppose for Minecraft is saying something. Should be items, I thought. We should have gotten a shard. It's one of our gravestones. I could have sworn there were shards, unless I'm just blind. Let's see, what is this? Draconium infused obsidian. Let's see, is this what we're supposed to mine? I was promised chaos shards. That gave us nothing. Oh no, it did. I didn't see anything that looks out of the ordinary. I mean, besides a bunch of obsidian that is now here. There's lightning hitting here, so perhaps there's... Oh wait, if I remember correctly, we have to dig down into the chamber or whatever. It's like the Chamber of Secrets. So let's do that. Yeah. Let's see, can we dig through this? We can. Okay, yep. Holy crap. Okay, let's go ahead and open this up. And then let's go further and open this up. Let's see. I did end up making a second wyvern capacitor as well because trying to get over here was such a pain in the ass with power tools. So that's apparently what we can mine. And we're in, how did we come in here? Because we need to basically grab this and run. Is what I have read is we have to grab this and the island is basically going to disintegrate and there's a good chance of death. Did that not mine it? What? Something mined. How the hell are we supposed to get this? It should have gone to my hotwire. Is that like not what we do? How the hell do we mine this thing? Let's see, where is Chaos Islands? Okay, yada yada yada. You can claim your reward at the center of the island. Several blocks below the surface, you will find a chamber containing crystal. When broken, the chaos crystal will drop 5 shards. How the hell do I break it? Because it says it is mineable. Do I have to like shoot it? No? Enderman, please don't get hit. No, we don't have the magnet on us anymore. Where did I throw the magnet, actually? Let's turn it off, because the magnet causes problems with this mod, from what I've seen. With the bow, for instance, when I was shooting my arrows, it did not like that. Okay, well, it doesn't like that. I don't assume a regular... Oh, it says regular pick. Oh, good lord. Oh, good lord. I think we need to get the hell out of here. Maybe. I don't think we're getting out of here. We're just gonna go this way. Because apparently the whole island is gonna, like, disintegrate or some shit. Yep. Are we about to watch a nuke go off? Surely this is a safe distance, right? Surely. The whole screen is just shaking. I feel like we are at the edge of our render distance. I feel like this is a safe-ish distance. They actually gave you a lot more time than I was expecting. I was like, oh, it is not a very fast explosion, although I am going to move. Holy crap. The entire island is just gone. Okay. That's actually a lot less lagful than I thought it was going to be. I was expecting it to be very laggy. Because anybody who's built any massive TNT structures, whether it's in vanilla or using IC2's nukes, for instance, will know that explosions typically of this scale or block removal of this scale, it usually results in just a lot of lag, but that actually didn't lag at all. I don't even think there was a frame dip. I don't know how they did that without causing a massive frame dip, but kudos to them. Kudos to Draconic Evolution mod makers for that. There was like no lag on that. Now, if only they could implement that sort of removal in other mods and or vanilla Minecraft, that would be good. Cool. So it looks like all that's left is this and my 1,000,001 death markers. Let's go ahead and clean up our inventory a little bit. So now we have these chaos shards. Those are used for something. I know we looked into part of that last episode. Alright, well, it's technically, we still have time for a couple things, I suppose. I guess we could look at what we're going to work on next episode in preparation. So I'm going to head back to the base and then probably look over a couple things. And then probably sort my inventory as well. Yeah, so I'm going to do all that. I'll see you guys back at the base, and then we'll go from there. So I'll see you guys there in a second. And we're back from our time in the end. So let's go ahead and get some things charged up. Let's also go ahead and get our levels deposited. Store. We have 272 levels now. Throw that in there. That will be charging for a while. And then let's go ahead and clean up our inventory a little bit. I don't need arrows. I don't need the bow anymore. Don't need that right now. I just don't think we do. Let's store in Dominomicon. Same thing with Chisel, Builder's Wand. Gonna clean up our inventory a little bit. Looks good. That and that. Cool. Probably need to, honestly, I just need to purge most of the stuff from the bag of holding as well, but oh well. So, now that we've defeated the Chaos Guardian, I never in my life want to do that again. I don't know why this doesn't complete. I've had nothing but issues in this book of things not completing. Machine infuser. Because, like, we have the armor. It's checked it off here, but then the quest itself doesn't check. The awakened core, which we needed for the damn armor, is 0, but I don't get this game. I feel like the bow checked. So I don't know. I honest to God don't know why this book does this. I don't know if it's we have to open the book while we have the item in hand or on us. Because, like, it does have that manual detect, so I'm wondering if that's why. So we might just remake one so that it checks it. We could look at making creative energy cells. Have unlimited energy. Same thing with the ocean in a block, right? One of the 3 craftable creative items. I mean, those could be goals, right? Just make effectively creative items. I think with my goal, let's see, now that we've defeated the chaos, I'm trying to think what else is there for us. Let's see. I know there's the Eldritch boss we still could fight from, I believe it's Thaumcraft. So there's still some Thaumcraft things we could do. There's still blood magic we can do. And then, I'm trying to think.
Yeah. I mean, really it would just be upgrading the altars and then doing some things over here. There's some Botania stuff left. I think in the next episode we're gonna work on RF tools. I want to get a dimlet farm going, so it's just gonna be an Enderman farm. Because Endermans, I believe, have a pretty good chance of dropping dimlets. I can't remember if it was them or like gas. I think it's Enderman, but don't quote me. I'll have to look into it. So I think we'll do that, and then we'll look at a couple things. Yeah, so we'll do that. We'll do RF tools next episode. We'll look into some dimlets and see kind of what crazy worlds we can create. Ooh, I just remember what we're gonna do. So we're gonna work on dimlets to then work on I don't think it shows it in here, but draconic reactor. That thing is cool. We're gonna do that. I don't have the tablet. I don't know where it went. I think in here, right? This thing, this thing, this thing here. Scroll, you scroll, scroll, keep scrolling. More scrolling. Ooh, upgrade modifier. Let's see. Ooh. That might be useful. Interesting. We'll look into that. Flow gates. I don't know what that does. But we're gonna look at making draconic reactor. What is a particle generator? Oh, nothing important. But I want to make the draconic reactor. That's another thing I want to do because that seems fun. So we're gonna do draconic reactor setup next episode. But well, no. We're gonna do dimlets next episode. We're gonna take a break from the draconic stuff, and then we'll look at doing the reactor. That sounds like a plan. All right. Well, with that, hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys learned something because I certainly did. Definitely get very prepared for if you do the Chaos Islands. Make sure you have full draconic armor. Make sure you have the bow. Definitely get the capacitor. That took me probably another 20 minutes just behind the scenes of getting everything put together for it. It didn't take too long, but definitely make sure you have the capacitor because without it, you're going to run out of energy constantly. And honestly, I think we're going to actually look at making the next upgrade because I'm pretty sure there is a creative capacitor we can make as well. Doesn't do us any good now that we've done the fight, but if we decide to go back and fight more of them, it is important. Also, make sure you have backup armor as well and just a shit ton of arrows. But other than that, hope you guys learned something. I know I did. If you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns for me, leave those down below. And if you enjoyed something, if you learned something, or if you've just been really enjoying the content recently, make sure you smash that like button. As always, hit the subscribe as well while you're down there. Turn on the little bell notification so you don't miss out on any future episodes or posts. And other than that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one. Peace out.